All right, Shalom Akim. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to you fellow Akim out there pushing out this word in true sincerity. All right, it's Brother Kanak. I'm in transit, so if you can bear with me while I do the video. And basically, I want to come to you, brothers, with another video and speak about, how the whole system of America is corrupt, because you have all these different people in these different sectors of society, whether it be in the financial world, the political world, political, and they'll try to come up with a reason why Babylon or America is in a state and how they can get out of the state. Okay, we need smaller government, or we need more diversity in the White House. Okay, in the political world, there's too much racism. Let me bring out a scripture. Because damn demons. You have all these people's vain opinion on why Babylon is in the state that it's in. And the reason why Babylon is in the state that it's in is because the whole system is corrupt. Okay? Because you have a corrupt people ruling, the government. That is the reason why everything's all messed up. Now that I said that, let me bring up this scripture first. This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay? But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's why there's mass confusion, mass mourning going around the whole planet Earth, which is causing uprisings, which is causing people to give up on the government, and take action into their own hands. You still have people that try to hold on to Babylon and try to save Babylon, or give their vain opinion why Babylon is in a state that it's in and how it can be fixed. Okay, like you so-called Negroes. You complain about, your oppression here in Babylon, and then you try to, put in the same principles of the so-called white man, the way he rules in your community. And it doesn't work. Oh, you need more education, or you need more black lawyers, or you need the fathers in the household. You don't understand that the whole system of America is against you, and you can't think, the so-called white man and his wickedness. Okay, he goes super high level into his wickedness, on the left-hand side. Let me bring out this scripture. Give me a second. This is Psalm 64, and I started 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And that's Esau. Esau, he's all about secret counsels. And this is the reason why the whole system, from the head to the toe, or from the toe to the head of Babylon, okay, that's why the school system is all messed up. It's really indoctrination of your children to be Americanized, okay, to follow the so-called white man, to follow the government. It says, who wet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot arrows and bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. See, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans don't understand that the so-called white man, he set up this system in secret. And you believe that, you get a fair shake. Oh, all you got to do is just, be a good, outstanding tax-paying citizen. Go to school, get a degree, shave your head bald, smile every time you see a so-called white person, and you're going to make it. But then you realize that that's not the case. Okay, that there's still institutionalized racism. Okay. And it's either you have a choice. You have a choice to fit in and just be a coon, shuck and jive, or you can so-called rebel. But they both have the same thing in common. You'll never be accepted. Okay, and your vain opinion on how how America can be better, and you see it on these different analyst panels, on the different news TV shows, different segments that come up. Oh, why is America so racist? Why is there not enough diversity in the workplace? Why is there a separation of wealth? It's because it was never set up, okay, for you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, okay, to make it in the society. Okay, the whole system is corrupt, okay, because you have a corrupt people. It says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They consume of laying snares privily. So the whole concept of America is about laying a snare for you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. That's why it's called the system, which a system is a trap. Okay, you can't, if you're in the system, like if you're building a program, right? You're building a system. All right, nothing can happen outside that. You can't will your way outside of that system, so to speak. Okay, because it's set up for you to go through these certain things. It's set up for the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American by the age of 25, either be dead, in jail, or in prison. Okay, because that's the system that was set up. So you can't build a life here. Okay, you can't, because all your hopes are going to be crushed. It says, they say, who shall see them? They search out iniquity. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Okay, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So, because this whole system of America, the government is a big trap, and they go very high level in the left hand side. Okay, to search these iniquities out, and they have the power and the money behind them to push out their wicked devices. Okay, you gotta understand the psyche of the so-called white man and the way that he thinks, which the scriptures tell us the way that he thinks. Okay, this is let me bring out this scripture. Give me a second. This is 7 and 13. Ecclesiastes 7 and 13. Consider the work of the Most High. Okay, so consider these things. Meditate upon these things, okay? It says, for who can make that straight which he has made crooked? And who has he made crooked? He has made crooked the so-called white man. Okay, he was set up to play the wicked part on the planet Earth. Okay, against Jacob, which is supposed to play the righteous part of the planet Earth. So you have to consider these things and understand these things when you go about your day. Okay, that the Most High, he created a man. Okay, that's already crooked. He can't. Oh shit! Slack here. He created a man that's crooked. That's not right. Okay? Give me a second. We made it. That's San Francisco parking. All right, let's get back into it. It says, consider the work of the Most High who can make that straight which he has made crooked. So the Most High, he has made the so-called white man to be crooked, you know, and there's nothing that you can do or say to turn him into a righteous soul. Okay, this Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. So the just are the Israelites, and it says that his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. It's crooked. It's talking about the so-called white man, and it goes on to tell you more characteristics of this man. Which, what's some of the characteristics of this man? Let's read this scripture. This is John 10:10. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. And that's the so-called white man. He's the thief. And he was created to be the thief. He was created to be the bad guy. Okay, in a simpler term. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. So Yahweh Shai came to give life to the world. Okay, life to the world of Israel, the remnant of Israel. Okay, and the so-called white man, he comes to give, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And you can actually see that in his actions. All you have to do is look at his actions. Everything that he has obtained, everything he has gotten has been taken from other people, other indigenous people of the world. Okay, especially you Israelites. Okay, he put you in hardcore slavery. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Asher, Issachar, Gad, Reuben, Manasseh, Naphtali, Zebulun. Okay, he's put all you Israelites in hardcore slavery. Okay, and still oppresses you to this day. And there's no possible way that you can try to maneuver your way out of this system, because really, if you look at it, it's the Most High who has created the so-called white man, and it's the Most High that controls him. So you can't get out of this trap. The only thing you can do is free your mind, mean free your spirit. Okay, let me bring out a couple more scriptures real quick. I gotta head out, but let's bring out this scripture. This is John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So the truth frees your mind from the cares of this world. You know, the carnal things of this world, which the whole world is totally engulfed in the carnal things of this world. That's why they try to come up with different ways to get Babylon, or different ways for them to feel more accepted in Babylon. Okay, or our community needs to do this, or the problem is big government. We need smaller government, or we need more diversity in the judicial system. Okay, you black men need to take care of your kids. Everybody has an excuse or a reason why there's so much division here in America, but really it's because the Lord, he set that division. Let's bring that out real quick. This is Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division. So that's the reason why this system, America, will never be a place where you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans can rest, can feel in safety, can feel like you can build here. Because if you're actually trying to build something here, you're going to be greatly disappointed. Okay, the Most High is going to pretty much, you're going to have that big plate, and he's going to slap it out of your hand. Okay, because it's all smoke and mirrors, which that's the system of America. It's totally corrupt. It's all the way corrupt. They try to say, the housing bubble. You have these different people, these analysts, these people in the financial world, in these different segments of society that speak upon the reason why America is crumbling, and the way to fix it. We need to have more, transparency on the federal government, on the Fed. No, the Most High set this place up, and he put the spirit of division out there, and he put a corrupt people that's in rulership. All right, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Let me bring out maybe one more scripture, maybe one or two. I'll bring this out right here. Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Okay, this place is polluted, it's all messed up. This is Joel 14:4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing? It says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. So the Esau, he's that unclean. He's an unclean man. Okay, and so his society is unclean. It says, I gotta go. Maybe at Lord's Will I'll do a part 2. If not, Shalom. Let me give praise to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, Bashem Rakakodash, and Shalom to the elect.